There you go.
Alright, we're streaming.
Right.
Holy shit.
Alright, tell me about.
Yeah, right? So, hi, how's it going? Wake the fuck up.
What?
Hi, welcome to the stream.
Welcome to TJ's stream.
I know, this is weird.
Why is it on my computer?
Well, aside from that, I've never really done a,
Put it there.
I've never really done a, podcast stream before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this is definitely gonna be something new for me.
So it's crazy.
So, hi, how's it going? Pretty much what I felt like talking about was, after I turned 21, a lot of shit has been going down, and I've been thinking about life in the way that I think quite often, and I thought that it would be probably a good idea to sit here and talk about it.
I mean, it's not the perfect idea, bro.
Yeah, no,
It's an idea.
it's definitely an idea. What are you doing? Oh, I see what you're doing. It's probably a good idea.
You want to?
Yeah,
Just give a little.
yeah, something to watch as
Something
talk.
to look at.
aside from our dumbasses.
Hello. Shrink.
Hello. We shrinky.
Shrink a little bit more. Perfect.
Alright.
Okay, and then it goes by controller. You kind of got to figure out the stuff.
Wait, there's controller to this shit? too?
Yeah, you can have controller inputs.
This is not turned on at all.
And also this is very tiny.
Should I use a different controller?
No, it's fine. It's just here.
I turned on the PlayStation by accident.
TJ, it's a PC. You don't need to press the PlayStation.
I'm used to pressing PlayStation buttons, okay? I wish I could be sorry.
Well,
And we're lagging like fucking crazy, bro.
wow.
Yeah. On, power off.
We're good. Let's see. We're...
Now we're okay.
yeah, it's better.
That's because you clicked on this side.
Oh fuck! I did. God damn it.
Wait until we click on the other side. Oops.
Well, why is this so so bad?
I have no clue. Wait. Oh, that was because you're closing it. It's fine.
I'm relaunching it. Yeah, P.S. I played like a couple rounds of totally accurate battlegrounds.
Well, that's cool.
It's weird. It's weird as fuck.
Anyway, so this is Squash.
Hello.
Obviously, you've definitely seen him in or heard him in my other streams before. It's my best friend right here. We're still lagging like crazy.
What?
I think that we got more issues on our hands.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're like I said, we're like crazy.
Good enough.
Is it because we're so small that it's trying to catch up? I don't know.
No, it's because it's the game capture.
See? Whatever.
Remove. Fix. Zoom. Good enough.
Oh. Howdy.
Infidel.
So, pretty much what has been happening within the past week is,
Oh, TJ just off, but it works.
oh, that's weird. Frozen. Broken.
Yee.
This game looks broken.
TJ, you've played Total Accurate Battle Simulator. I mean,
That game was broken too. Anyways. So, obviously just turned 21. That's just because
like a
I've
week
been
and a half ago.
just about like last Sunday, May 2nd.
Yes.
So, been drinking a lot, and so I thought that this would be a perfect time to talk about
Drinking. Do it.
Well,
kids.
more than just drinking, honestly. I've been doing a lot of drinking, doing a lot of thinking too, because obviously one can't go without the other. So pretty much what I have been thinking about is, well, there's a lot. There's definitely a lot. The reason why I've been drinking is because there's a lot that has been going on. I've been under a lot of stress. I've been under a lot of fire, pretty much. Nothing bad, per se. Wouldn't say under fire, like,
No, it's not bad.
from... Yeah, it's nothing like, oh, you touched a child. Nothing
You
like
would-
that.
You know, don't worry. It's something you never did.
No, it's, a lot of it has been the way that I've been thinking about life and the way that I have been living life, that I felt like this was highly needed.
Just to talk your ass off.
Yeah. I mean, I also want other people to talk, ask questions, anything that they want. Even though this probably isn't best because I have 0 viewers.
Well, I don't know, but pretty much all you're doing. That's what you do with streaming is you talk to yourself.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm saying I even do it.
I mean, I talk to you too. Like,
No, but for the
not as of late.
no, that's the main part of it. You talk to yourself mostly.
Yeah, true. So pretty much, just a general concept of what has been happening. I have been, honestly highly depressed,
I mean, it happens.
and I feel like the only way to cope with whatever the hell I'm thinking about is by drinking. Which is definitely not a healthy way of
I mean,
thinking.
no, it's-
I definitely
Thinking,
understand that.
living, you know, it's not healthy.
But at the same time, it's like, I feel like there's nothing else that I can actually do about it. Except for,
Drink more.
yeah. Like, every time that I think about something bad, I automatically go for a drink. I feel like that I need to drink constantly.
I mean, you get
because
a car, yeah.
we don't talk about that. That's self-incriminating. But yeah, I feel like that it's become a problem in a way, and I feel like confronting the issue would probably help me and others that would come across this.
Or need it, yeah.
So that's pretty much why we're here. It's not an intervention, but it's an intervention.
We're having an adventure for you. This is.
I guess so.
Oh, well, I'm playing a game. Can we do this later? I'm sorry, that was funny.
That was good. That was a good one.
Oh shit!
Take out the vector.
It's the arrow key.
Man, you suck.
You think you could do better?
Yep.
Okay, 1 second. I have a chance to respawn.
So, pretty much why I think that it's a problem as of late is because, of course, I don't like to sit there and drink my feelings away, my problems away, but I feel like it's the only thing that's been helping me out. Just because I feel like it's been happening more and more that much more stress is being put on me and a lot more bullshit that I think that drinking is the easy way out. And as much as I hate taking an easy way out or anything like that, it's exactly what it is. So like with just gonna touch base on what exactly happened within the past week so people have a general understanding of why I'm depressed.
Like how you are, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've always been bipolar depressive. Or manic depressive, whatever you guys want to call it. So, at random times I would be depressed no matter what. For no reason at all. And as of late, on my birthday actually, me and my dad got into an argument. I was told that I'm dead to him. Was told a whole bunch of bullshit. So that's something that I've heard since I was little. As much as that sucks, and as much as that sounds like it's, a lot already. I was always used to that. Aside from that, I got into a relationship that is poly. If you don't know what a poly relationship is, it's pretty much stating that, you could love more than one person at a time. Help me out with the word.
Polyamorous.
Yeah, polyamorous.
What am I?
You were respawned with the blessing.
So I can just see people?
As long as they're in eyesight, yeah.
Am I shooting?
No.
I'm not shooting.
I was put into a polyamorous relationship that I thought that I wanted, but as more and more time goes by, I don't know if it's right for me because I'm so used to one-on-one, a dating where it's just one person with one person.
Yes.
And, I've been cheated on quite often where it's like, hey, this is gonna happen eventually. So with poly, it's kind of putting the wear and tear on me, like, I know exactly what's going to happen. Because I've lived it.
Mm-hmm.
And I signed up for it this time. Which is really fucked up. Yeah. To somebody that is just on a one-on-one relationship, it's like her cheating and you know that she's cheating. It's exactly what it is, or what it feels like.
It's weird.
Oh, it's weird. She's cheating and I know that she's cheating is what exactly it feels like.
That would have been cool.
And so trying to cope with that, because I signed up for it, is one of the hardest things that I've been doing, because I don't want to be cheated on. Like, nobody wants that shit.
No, it just sucks.
But at the same time, it's like, what else am I supposed to do exactly about it? How do I switch guns?
The arrow buttons for some reason.
I don't know if this is a shotgun or not. I'm gonna treat it like one.
I think it is.
No, it's not. I don't know how to reload either.
Square.
Oh, it is square?
Mm-hmm. There's guns on the box.
Yep.
It's a scar.
Oh, I didn't mean to swap it. Fuck that.
Yeah, now the only thing you can hold extra is a pistol.
Or a hand cannon.
Yes. Yeah, if you're
And
gonna ask how to throw grenades and stuff, I have no idea.
I'll figure it out.
Just did it.
Found out.
What is it? Oh, weird.
Don't ask me how to throw tacticals, because I don't know yet.
No, you only have those are your tacticals and lethals. The other thing is bandages.
I don't know how to use those.
Well, if you get hurt, you're just kind of fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so it's definitely a different thing that I have to get used to more and more that I dive into it. And so far it's not been going pretty because I am a jealous person. Like, I can fully admit that and be okay with that. Are they teaming?
Mm-hmm.
You have got to be kidding me. What the fuck is this? Bullshit. Like, that's exactly what this is. Fucking
You see
bullshit.
how wobbly your arms are? When you jump on that.
Yeah, this is bullshit. Okay. I didn't realize I had to speed up. I automatically kind of did that. Oh. I spawned with the curse. My curse is bullshit. Anyways, I've been thinking about a lot. I already had that, so anyways. A lot of bullshit that I feel like I've been going through is, well, aside from jealousy and whatnot, I feel like I've been taking advantage of people.
Yeah.
In a way.
They haven't done to me.
Well, I haven't really done it to you, but I feel like I've been taking advantage of the happiness and whatnot in my life.
Oh.
Yeah. And I know it sounds really weird,
Yeah,
really, like,
it does. Sounds very, very weird.
feels like, for instance, with my girlfriend, like, everything happened so fast. Everything, like, me moving in there was all on an instant.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've been taking advantage of that. Even though I'm trying to play my part, you know, trying to be, aside from a good boyfriend, like an actual member of the family or the household. And it's really, really weird to say the least, because I honestly don't know how to be that kind of person. You know, I've never really had to contribute the way that I have been. And, like, being an actual member of somebody's household that I'm not a family of is definitely weird. It's always been weird.
Oh, yeah. I mean, weird until the day you die. It's just weird.
And so I feel like I've been taking advantage of that. And not in the way like, oh, I'm asking them for money or anything like that. It's taking advantage of them by being there.
Taking up their space in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a burden in a way. And it's really starting to take a toll on me. Aside from, just get through the fucking door. Aside from the fact that, no, my girlfriend has another boyfriend. And I feel like I'm taking up his time. I feel like I'm taking up a lot of her time that isn't necessary. Like, there's been enough times, like today, she's doing shit for work, and I feel like I interrupted her concentration and all that shit.
Well, then you don't feel better about that, really, because it's just like that happens.
Well, I do feel bad about it because she's really trying for this job and whatnot, and I feel like the more and more that I'm there, it distracts her and she can't get work done.
I guess.
And don't get me wrong, like, I love being there, and like, I love being around my girlfriend and her roommates.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I hate the fact that I feel like I'm,
Not supposed to be there.
yeah. And they're trying their best, like,
To
oh
make
yeah,
you feel comfortable.
yeah, you do belong here. You know, you're a great guy. Yada yada yada. Why the fuck is a black and white button? Oh, that's why.
You have to get in there. You have to get in there. Go, you have to run. Get in there. That's the circle.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyways, kind of scared the fuck out of me. Anyways, as I was saying,
You can ride that bike, but
in a way, I feel like I don't believe or belong there,
mm-hmm.
and they're sitting here telling me that I do and that I'm a great guy and all that. But at the same time, I don't feel like it.
Yeah, I know. Because you just feel like it. You know, you're definitely one of the people that are like, if they're mine, and mine alone.
Yeah.
And since you've looked like that your whole life and only known that, this new change up in your relationship is just making you feel all kinds of weird because you want her for you and you alone. And it's weird for your head to get across
Exactly.
what's really going on. Oh, hey, Phil. What's up?
I feel.
What happened? I cannot hear you. Someone outside is looking for Olivia? You know, you're gonna. Losing color, TJ. And you die.
Whatever. But yeah, I feel like there's so many things that I feel at the moment. Like, in a way, I feel like I should not be there in the relationship.
Yeah.
That, that's not my relationship to be in.
Of course.
But the more and more that she says that she wants to be with me, that she loved me and all that, the more and more I feel like maybe, this could be a thing. So I'm stuck in
thing
this.
as it can be.
I'm stuck in this middle part where it's like I don't think that I should go, but at the same time I think that I should go. Bless you. Bless you. I'll get two. Yeah, so I'm stuck in this middle part where I think that.
Should I hold it in?
Yep. No, you can sneeze. I know you're far.
I think I have to.
Good. Anyways, so yeah, I'm stuck in this middle part where I think that, I belong there. This is a relationship that I am in and I want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
And another part of me is saying, you don't belong. You should not be here. Like,
I probably don't even have that close because the mic's all the way up.
True.
Oh, here, you still want.
Yeah, in the frame just a little bit. It makes it look more aesthetically pleasing to me. And so yeah, I'm stuck in that middle part, and of course my brain automatically goes, do what you think you should do.
Mm-hmm.
Let me shut the door a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, being stuck in this middle part is definitely something that I never thought that I'd be in. Like,
I never thought you would be. It's not that you would be. I never thought you would do it. Honestly,
I
never seen it coming. Never could see it coming. Let me try to do that.
Yeah, maybe.
It picks up all the sound. Like, it'll pick up my voice better than yours.
True, because we're only doing the two-way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's really fucking with my head.
Well, you wanna know what isn't gonna help?
Are you really gonna say my drinking?
Okay, but think about it. Think about it. All you're doing is shoving everything down farther with the drink.
That's
Not
true.
wrong. Yeah, exactly. So doing that is just stopping the feelings, not letting them go and get out and leave. It's like your house your body is a house, right? Your body is a house. Every feeling is a person. They'll call it is like they paid rent and they can stay.
Okay. Keep going.
You're the landlord. It's time for an eviction fucking notice. When instead of 30 days, it's 2 seconds. Get the fuck out.
I guess there's just a part of me that just wants to keep them there because I want to feel normal.
Yeah, but feeling bad isn't feeling normal. You felt normal before. What consisted of what time frame and what was going on in your life when you can say you felt the most normal? Well, or I guess you can say the most happy because you always say how much you just want to be happy. So when was the time where you just felt the most happy or normal, where you just yeah.
You're gonna hate this answer.
I'm not.
Probably not. Because when I was with my last girlfriend, Kennedy.
Oh.
That's when I felt the most normal. Like I actually belonged somewhere.
Okay.
No, aside from here, I feel like I belong here.
Well, obviously, you know that.
I feel like I'm actually wanted here.
Yes. And not just in this room.
Yeah.
In this house. You can go whenever you have a key.
Yeah, it's just like the key.
You can walk in.
If at any time I'm like, hey, I'm going to go crash in the basement, I'm allowed to do that.
Or I've woken up with you actually on my floor before, and I'm like,
I have.
Hey, CJ.
Yeah, you have. So yeah, it's last time I actually felt like I'm happy where I am
in life, in every circumstance.
Yeah, was with her because.
So now here's the question we're gonna ask, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna say yeah. Do you find happiness out of relationships?
For the most part.
Stop that.
I know that I should not
no.
sit there and search for happiness in a relationship. A relationship makes me happy, makes me forget about all the bullshit that's been happening.
Yeah, because you can technically throw it on someone else's shoulders and get off you.
Not so much that.
No, you're not exactly putting it on them, but it's someone easy to get off. You know what I mean?
I could get my mind off of whatever bullshit is happening. It's an escape.
Yeah, like
just like day, alcohol is my escape.
Yeah, like end of the day, you get home, long day of work, and you just go hold a woman, you feel better, right?
Yeah.
Like.
No, yeah, I need that distraction. I need that outlet.
See, that's why. How many times when you're upset, I always tell you find a hobby. Find something.
I do have a hobby.
What is it?
And I got fired from it.
Oh, there's.
I love fixing electronics.
Then What's stopping you from fixing one?
Oh, people's money.
I mean, yeah, but no, not like that. But if you love, basically you're saying you love tinkering with shit.
I love tinkering with shit.
And
Yeah.
you
I enjoy it.
You find enjoyment of it. It can take your mind off.
But at the same time, I love destroying things.
Well, facts. Everyone does. It's just fun as shit.
I don't have the patience, but I've built up the patience. But if that's the problem,
find an old phone. Find an old TV. Take it apart and figure out how it works. Go inside and out of it. Put that parts from there into this and this into that, and then make your own fucking shit or something like that.
Yeah, but everything that I will be working on would not be able to be condensed with the knowledge that I have.
Why?
Why? Because if I try to put a TV into a fucking phone, it's not gonna fit.
Well, yeah.
I don't know,
but
I don't have the knowledge or the technology to make my own phone, per se. Let's say,
yeah, you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
If you're about to say the internet, fuck off.
No, you do have the technology, technically.
How so?
Because technically, just legitly go in fucking trash cans. Find old technology. Take parts out of them, make a phone. Legitly, it doesn't even have to be the modern phone. Like, I obviously need an LCD screen, you need this, you need that, you know.
Oh,
but just make something different like, than.
I know how phones work in a way.
Well, yeah.
And I do know the power that it needs to take. Let's say I wanted, or let's say that I had Samsung S6.
Yeah.
I actually have one at my dad's that I took apart. I cannot put my camera from my S20 into that camera. As much as I love that phone, I cannot do it.
Yeah.
Because of the power withdrawal and also the way that this motherboard is designed.
You know computers?
Not so much.
Well, somewhat. You know what parts go in it and basically how. No, like I'm not saying you know computers like how to do hardware and software and all that kind of shit. I'm saying you know how to basically build one of these bitches.
Very simply, yes.
Yes, it's not hard. It's once you figure out how to do it, it's easy as shit ever. But it's the same. Phones are basically the fucking same thing, in a way. Yeah, you legitly. Okay, yeah, you can't upgrade the camera in a phone.
Well, with the PC, it's different because I can upgrade the hardware.
Yeah, because it's.
I can't upgrade the hardware in a phone.
You technically can't.
Not as easily or anything like that.
Not as easily.
That's because I need to know how to redesign the hardware in the phone to take that upgrade.
That's fair.
And that's what I'm meaning by I don't have the knowledge or technology to do that, because it would take a lot.
Oh yeah, so you have to redo the firmware.
I would have to redo the firmware. I'd have to redo.
It would be a lot.
I'd have to redesign the hard drive.
You have to redesign basically the whole thing.
And I'd have to program the thing.
Yes, well then why don't you try to figure that out?
I really don't want to.
Why?
I don't have the time or the means to do it. Why design something that's going to be gone tomorrow?
Because
that's the whole point of life in a way.
Well, yeah. Why design something which can gone tomorrow? Just like children.
Yeah, it's...
But...
in life, we redesign ourselves. We...
Okay, you're not the same person you were yesterday.
Exactly. To put it in the simplest terms. Yeah. You know, we redesign ourselves. We mess with our own hardware. We mess with our own firmware.
Mm-hmm.
To sit here and change. Yes, we are computers. We are human computers.
I was gonna say, how do I upgrade my GPU in this thing? I'm starting to look ugly.
I need a graphics card.
Yo, where do you install the fucking 3080 in this bitch? Oh, there it is. Wait, what the fuck?
And now I have titties.
So you make yourself hotter. Develop titties. Install titties.
I mean,
Fuck, does that mean Wu has more RAM than I do?
I wouldn't say RAM. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I would have more RAM.
yeah. You have more RAM.
He just has better graphics.
She has a better processor.
Looks like mom's calling.
Be right back. Sum things up.
Wait, do you want me to?
No, fuck.
Okay.
Ain't nobody gonna fucking see this.
Maybe. What if it's like one YouTube video called cost? I was gonna say cost. Prevented like millions of suicides. They were saying it was because of this video that they didn't do it. All because TJ's sitting here talking about his feelings.
Yeah, right.
I mean, even if it helps one person,
Yeah.
there you go.
That's all that I've wanted to do in life is help people.
Then become a therapist. A legit therapist, not one that just hands people drugs and says, have a nice day.
What do you think I'm doing?
Yeah, actually?
I've looked into it. I'm going to go to college for this.
Bet, do it.
Of course, I need to do it, or I'm going to do it cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I seriously do not want to make a ton of money off of it.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to. Speak to a therapist.
Of course, I need to make money off of it.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be a career.
Yeah, if it's gonna be a career of mine, I need to make some money. But I do not expect to be living in a fucking 8 fucking room house.
Yeah, no. Fuck, I don't even want a big house like ever. I don't want like a mansion. I just want like a give me like a two story with a basement.
I want to live like everybody else.
Huh.
Paycheck to paycheck.
I don't live like that. I want to live like a little bit above paycheck.
Well, yeah,
Paycheck, you know.
above that
Yeah.
a little bit, but like the only thing in life that I actually ever wanted to do was help people. And I feel like the more and more that I live, the longer that I live, the harder it becomes because, you know, everybody says do while you're young.
Yeah.
And whatnot. We're 21, dude.
We're like slowly becoming that young.
Yeah. And now that I'm out of, you know, my parents' house, time is gonna fly. I already know it.
Oh, yeah. We're now gonna be 22. That's not too far away.
That's
No, for me.
yeah, no, that's not
Fuck.
that's not long enough.
Fuck. God damn, I gotta get my life together.
But yeah, it's difficult to think like that. But at the same time, it's something that's naturally going to happen, and you need to come to terms with it now before you can move on with
Yeah.
life.
That life's not gonna stop, exactly.
Yeah. And all these material things that people focus on, you know, money, a better house, better car,
Yeah, I don't really give a shit.
it's like my dad says. As much as I don't like my dad, I love my dad, but I do take some of his things into mind.
Yeah.
What he usually says is, that's not gonna go with you to your grave.
That's fair, and there's nothing really that's gonna go with you to your grave.
There's absolutely nothing that's gonna go to you with your grave, or in your grave.
Well, yeah, I know it's a metaphor, but if you want to put your vape on top of you, I will. There you go, boy, I got your nicotine. Have been wherever you're going.
If I am somehow alive enough to fucking hit a vape, go for it.
Fucking
Thank you.
last breath will be.
I'm thinking about it. Thinking about it. But yeah, I've always wanted to help people because I know how hard it is. I know how rough the road gets. And if I could help just one person, whether it be somebody that's contemplating suicide, somebody that's going through
A divorce, a breakup.
divorce, breakup, somebody that's going through, you know, something that's hard on them. I want to be there to help make them feel like they belong, that they actually are worth something.
Yeah.
Because all my life, I haven't had that.
Yeah, so you want to put it into other people.
Exactly.
And if that makes you feel better, then you're just putting it into yourself by helping everybody else.
Exactly. It's as selfish as that sounds.
So, AK, you're saying I should come to you on problems more just to help you and help me?
I mean,
I mean, I will if you. I don't know.
you're my best friend, dude.
I mean, fast.
You've been with me through thick and thin.
For 7 years? 8?
8.
8? Is it 8?
Been through,
Well, we missed our anniversary.
I know, right? Been with me through thick and thin for the past 8 years, and you know, this is the first time that I feel like I've actually come fully open with everything.
Really?
I've been open and honest with you, but I feel like this is the first time that it's everything, like the way that my brain actually works in a way.
I mean, I've heard a lot of it, but not all of it exactly. My head is itchy as hell. Oh, I got an idea.
What is it?
Weekly TJ talks about his feeling podcast.
Will there be alcohol involved? I
Maybe.
can't do this shit sober.
Maybe. I mean, that's fair. I don't think I could either. Maybe. No, I probably could. I've talked to Uwu about feelings before. I have. What? You need to go to the doctor? Why?
Tastes like acid.
Like acid?
Yeah, like you know when you have acid.
Oh, I
back
think.
in your
Like an
mouth.
acid reflux in a way.
Yeah, that's what I really think. Like even this, it's like dog shit.
Is there any... Wait, drink that. Even though you don't like the carbonated water, just drink that real quick. No, not that. Not that. That.
This?
Yes.
Me?
No, TJ. I mean, no, I mean, Uwu. Fuck. I think it's good.
Shit tastes like fucking ass.
What do you taste? No, don't look. What do you taste?
I don't taste. I don't know. It tastes like water, but like a weird water.
Do you taste the carbonation at all? Do you feel the carbonation?
No,
It just tastes like smooth water.
no, not smooth water.
So you taste the carbonation.
I guess a little bit.
I would say maybe just
Do you
drink more
taste-
water.
Anything about it.
Yeah, I do, but it tastes like shit.
When I started getting COVID, that's how it tastes started to go.
That's heated, babe.
Jokes on you, bitch. Like I said, COVID ain't that bad when you have it.
I'm be so upset if it was COVID.
I don't think I do.
Working in a
No, but
fast
thing
food
is, TJ
establishment, it's easier for you to contract it.
Well, yeah, fair. But she's had this like problem for like months now.
No, a little bit less than a month.
No, it's been a minute. No,
It's
because-
because soda, and then I could taste the carbonation. It tasted like jack shit, so I stopped drinking soda, and now I've kind of been on and off on soda because I don't want to stop the carbonation. So it could just be getting worse because I'm not stopping.
It could just be your body telling you, hey, you know, now get the fuck off. I want some actual fucking shit in me.
Could be. Basically water. And things good for you.
Only
Not only water.
No, just
Uh,
liquids.
honestly, if a good thing that
Pedialyte.
would be actually good is that detox tea that I gave
Yeah.
Smash. That would be very good for you.
That would work.
Because it actually rinses your body out of all the bad chemicals.
And it tastes good as fuck.
Like, you don't even need to do it for the taste, just the benefits of it. That's why I drink tea. I don't like coffee at all, because
Could caffeine be affecting my body too? Because I've been
Yeah.
drinking a fuck ton of coffee. I drink it like every
It could be.
day.
it could be. It could be the fact that the caffeine is fucking with your taste buds now. And
But when I'm not drinking coffee, and drinking it every day with 4 pumps of liquid sugar, so
And an espresso shot.
yeah, an espresso shot.
there could be a whole bunch of different factors. The fact that you have been under a lot more stress at work, that could affect your genes in a way, or your taste buds in a way. As much as it sounds stupid, it can happen. See, there's COVID, stress levels that just change your taste buds. It could also just be your body telling you, hey, you know, I'm going through a change right now.
Deal with it. Like, hell, there might be a chance after this you just don't like soda. There's a chance.
I mean, if I don't like soda, then it's not good for me anyway.
Fuck it, you know, or maybe you just gotta find like a certain drink that you like. Maybe because you know your body goes through changes a lot. So
Yeah, but I don't really have carbonation. That's a problem. Because a lot of shit has carbonation in it.
It's very true, but at the same time, not everything has carbonation.
All the good stuff does. I'm not anymore because of the carbonation.
Mhm.
shit's good as big.
It could be the amount of caffeine that you do intake because
I wouldn't doubt it. Like every drink she has caffeine in it.
I'd say probably just cut down on the caffeine in general.
Yeah. So start drinking water for a month, and if I feel better, then it's fine.
Yeah, water fasting is a great way to not saying that's in a bad way, but it is a good way to lose weight. And it actually,
Saying you're fat.
Like I was at 0.
not at all. No, I'm not saying that.
I
at
know
all.
it was a joke, Peter. We heard you. We heard you.
It also cleanses your body of all the bad bullshit in
Yeah,
it.
water's really good for you.
Just not too much. Too much can actually hurt you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You drown yourself.
yeah, you can.
Weirdly.
Oh yeah.
You can drink
Family
yourself to
members
death.
died. Drinking too much water.
Drinking too much. Wow.
Yeah, she fucking died.
Yeah, the amount of water that you drink goes to your brain, and it
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
cause.
Yeah.
So he's like hemorrhaging when his fucking stitches go. He's like spitting blood up and everything.
What do I? How do I?
What?
Take a break for a second.
Where's the hard shit?
Take a break for a second.
I did take a break. I took a 30-second break.
No, take a break for a second. Take a just give it a little bit, Let it steep in you a little bit. Let it steep.
Deepen?
Steep.
Steep? I'm already steep.
I said let it steep, not you steep. Okay. Yes.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go to you.
No, I mean, if you want to grab me one, cool. But I was just gonna say more drinks, but things running low.
But what?
I was gonna say more drinks, but things running
Like
low.
what?
I already stocked it with alcohol. I don't know what else to add.
Shut up.
All of it's mine, but like,
No, she knows the melon.
yeah, the rest is mine.
The rest is tea.
Do you mind handing me the twisted tea at least? Let me
Oh,
finish that off. It'll be fine. Just listen to me. Everything's gonna be okay. If I thought that it was gonna be a problem, I would tell him, "Hey, go to the fucking doctor now."
You know, he'll be good. It's just if it keeps bleeding, then
The fact that it was in the mouth, his stitches are in his mouth, so it's going to bleed. Welcome to mouth.
Okay, TJ, you don't explain to me or anyone in this house. You need anything. The only way you can explain to is Justin.
I know.
I
I don't know.
It's not gonna figure.
TJ, what do I feel like you need to do?
What?
You need to play something. I feel like you need to do something besides sit in your head and drink.
I think I should be.
Down and dirty.
This podcast is for, or I don't know if I should call it a podcast, but like
It's just talking.
this is just for
chatting.
yeah, pretty much. You know, there's so much that a human can do to forget about everything.
Yeah. Like drugs. The
Drugs.
quickest way.
Drugs, alcohol, suicide.
Suicide's a fast way.
It's a fast way, but you forget everything, huh?
The fastest way.
Fast, easy, painless. Depends on how you do it.
I was gonna say painless. It hurts. No, either way, it's never painless. Hurts a lot for a second, no matter what way you go. Except if you do like those, like like when you get like executed, those like suicide pills that you can do or something.
Cyanide.
Cyanide. Yes. He's a drink it.
Yeah.
I got you something. It's been up there since last week.
I'm gonna look at it. I don't really know if I want any, but I'm gonna look.
Oh, do you want to take a seat in the chair? Ask me questions. Anything at all. I'm an open book right now. Any questions that have come across your head, feel free to ask. Oh yeah, this is you. Hi, how's it going, Uwu? Anything at all, no matter how easy or hard the question is. Anything about life, anything about just me in general.
Where do you think we go when we die?
You want to know what I actually think or my theory upon life?
Well,
Let's start with my theory upon life because that's a lot more uplifting.
yeah.
My theory is that when we die, no matter how we go, we still have about a few seconds to minutes to even hours of brain activity left.
Yeah.
And there's no way that we could ever know what's happening within those precious moments.
Mhm.
My theory is that we relive our lives.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's so when you have deja vu, like you've seen something before, you have experienced something before, no matter what it is.
Mhm.
It could be as little as,
A conversation.
yeah. It's because you've already relived it before.
Mhm.
Time is just a matter of human perception. What feels like hours to you can be minutes to me.
Yeah.
It's all about our brains.
Mhm.
And let's dive a little further. Like, last 7 minutes is actually your dream state.
Mhm.
Bet. I give it 7 minutes. That's actually when you're dreaming. It's not when your head hits pillow, you're
Yeah.
sleeping, you're dreaming. It's that last 7 minutes. So in that, it feels like hours.
Mhm.
That's exactly what happens when we die.
Yeah.
Is that when we relive our lives, because when you have a near-death experience, you relive life in a matter of seconds. Your life flashes before your eyes.
Box.
When you die, your brain isn't thinking about how much time do I have left, how much time has gone past already. Your brain is just reliving the moments that you want to remember.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers everything. And that's one thing that a lot of people get wrong. You may think that you remember everything, but
Wow.
your brain is just filling in the gaps
Mhm.
around major events. Like, COVID was a major event. Everybody remembers it differently, even right now.
Yeah.
We remember what we want to remember.
Mhm.
And with us living our lives over again, we're filling in those gaps that we don't remember.
Yeah.
And now my actual thought upon what happens when we die. I don't know.
No.
I have not been there.
How the hell did you guys get into this topic?
I just asked.
I told her to ask anything that she wants.
What was it?
What happens when we die?
Yeah.
So,
Well, you died.
I don't know exactly what happens when we die.
Mhm.
You know, there's a whole bunch of theories, different hypotheses that happens. And there's no exact one way. Like, when you die, this happens.
Mhm.
Right now, as we know or as we remember, life is more directional.
Yeah.
You live, you die, you get put into a fucking grave.
Or you get burned.
Or you
Yeah.
get burned.
Or you. What else could you get?
I think those are the only two ways.
No.
Buried, burned, left in an alley somewhere.
Or you can be made
Maybe
into
left
a
in the-
sea. Or you can be made into a sea.
Or you be floated down the ocean.
Yeah, true.
I want to do that one. I want to do a Viking.
Viking burial or an honor. Yeah,
That'd be
that
so cool.
sounds cool. So
I know you're not supposed to unless you were like a legend or whatever, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
what I feel like that we do when we die, personally, I think that we, after reliving our life so many times, whatnot, we shut down.
Mm.
And our consciousness, of course, ceases to exist with the mortal plane. But it decides to exist elsewhere. No, forget, earthly plane, people will remember you and all that bullshit.
Mm.
As much as it sucks to hear, nobody's gonna remember anybody. Kids nowadays don't know who the fuck Mark Twain was.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I didn't know who you said.
Mark Twain.
Oh,
Sounds familiar. Do you know what he did?
Yep.
No? Exactly what I mean. You are going to be remembered for so long until you fall off the face of the earth.
Yeah. And then everyone's gonna forget because.
Your consciousness may live within the earth.
Mm.
Whether it be, whether it be ascended into a different plane, whether it be, a religious heaven or hell, or a reincarnation where you live as a different person or animal.
Mm.
Your conscious is somewhere on Earth.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much where my personal thing about life ends. Your brain or your consciousness is elsewhere because matter is never
It never deteriorates, kind of thing.
it
always
never is
there.
destroyed.
Yeah, it can't be.
Exactly. And I feel like our consciousness, no matter how much we know, whether it be so little or so more
Yeah.
than everybody else on the face of the earth, our consciousness has some sort of matter.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my theory upon life.
You know what I think what happens when we die is?
I was just about to ask you.
I feel like it's whatever you believe in. Like, because you hear all these different stories of, oh, I went to heaven. Oh, I saw nothing. What if it's just you believe in it so hard that that's where it takes you? Because
That's where the consciousness
goes, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was kind of touching base on.
Mhm.
Like, your consciousness is still existent.
Yeah.
But whether it be heaven, hell, reincarnation.
Yeah. Or just being a ghost watching over your loved ones.
Exactly. That's why we have so many mediums, is because people did not want to let go of other people.
Yeah.
And that their consciousness, that's why when you hear that a spirit or a ghost is trapped
Mhm.
in, the mortal realm.
Yeah, it's because they don't want to let go of something.
Exactly. It's all up to a person to let something go,
Mm-hmm.
to let someone go.
Yeah.
And once they are, you hear all the time, they're reawakened.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your loved one, it's not somebody that you can't let go of, or somebody that, you conjured up.
Mm-hmm.
It's somebody that, in that point of time, cannot move on to the mortal plane.
Yeah.
Because the person that previously couldn't let go of them died and has passed that on to you. That's why ghosts or spirits exist.
Yeah. I didn't believe in that shit until I started seeing it from my own eyes, and I was like, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this.
Well, what experience it, like, prominently, like, 100% full, like, you are, like, this was a spirit?
Oh, there was one time I was standing, we have, like, it's the pool room, and then the living room, and then the kitchen. I was standing in the living room. I think it was the living room at the time. It still is the living room, but it was the living room. And in the kitchen, I thought I saw my brother. Like, it looked like my brother, like the exact same thing, except for, no, Dustin, except for he was wearing a hat. I've never seen him wear a hat a day in my fucking life. And so I'm looking at this thing, and then I'm kind of like,
Whatever.
like, hello, like, acknowledge me, Dustin. What the fuck? And then it looked at me, and we were making eye contact, and it smirked at me. And I looked away for like 2 seconds, but it was still in my peripheral vision. And the moment I looked back, it was fucking gone. Like, it was, and I went into the kitchen. No one was there. There was no one fucking around. So I went to my brother's room, and I was like, Dustin, were you just in the kitchen? And he was like, no. And I was like, yeah, the fuck you were. I just fucking saw you in the kitchen. And then I talked to my mom about it, and she was like, oh, yeah, that's your dad's, like, spirit. He follows him around and shit. And I was like, what?
So, fun fact, this is going to kind of off topic.
Yeah.
Whatever you see in your peripherals is actually more likely to be there
Yeah.
than something in your direct eye line.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could sit here and look at you,
Yeah.
and I could see a shadow in the corner of my eye. My peripherals are more coherent in
Yeah.
a way. I'll just use that as a ironic term.
Yeah.
So, like, you and I are looking at each other.
Yeah.
And something could be over there.
Yeah.
Hi, it's me.
Yeah, right? It is more likely to be there than, let's say, something right behind your ear.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how our eyes work, so the fact that you said something in your peripheral
Yeah.
is definitely a lot more, aligned to that.
Mhm.
And so chances are it's something that, as Mom said, it's something that your dad can't let go of, bless it, by the way. Something, whether it be,
It looks like, I mean, it's a mixture of my dad and my brother, though. But it looked more like my brother, but the hat is kind of more of my dad's thing, 'cause my dad never takes off his hat.
it could be just something that, has some sort of value to your dad that it decided to reawaken. A different consciousness that fits in with, your dad's state of mind. And is just there.
Seemed like a demon or like an angel.
I can't say that I have, because I'm just gonna use a biblical visual for this. So in the Bible, angels are many-eyed beings. They are not as graceful as everybody says. They're not like, oh, halo wings,
Yeah.
the most beautiful creatures on earth.
Mhm.
They are what God said that they
Mhm.
are. They are perfect to His image.
Yeah.
Eyes everywhere. They are probably, in our standards, the most hideous creatures.
Mm-hmm.
But yet they are perfect to God.
Yeah.
I have never seen an angel.
Mm-hmm.
Demons, I live with them every single fucking day. Whether they be inner or external.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen demons before.
Yeah.
Well, what I thought were demons anyway. I don't know what they were. But I do believe that there is some sort of consciousness being, energy of some sort
Mm-hmm.
that I have seen or thought I've seen before.
Yeah. I think I've seen an angel, but I don't know what it actually was.
Explain it.
So this time I was sitting in my sister-in-law and brother-in-law's room But it used to be just like my parents' old room. There's a bathroom, and I used to just sit in there because it was no one's room, no one was using it. So I just used to sit in there. There's no door, and I couldn't look this thing in the face because every time I would directly look at it, it'd be gone. But I was sitting there drawing, and in my peripheral, I kept seeing it, and it'd like, the door's like right here, and then it'd like peek its head out like that. And that's all it would do. But every time I tried to actually make direct eye contact, it would fucking disappear. Like it was never there. But it was like bright. It didn't have a halo. I don't think it had wings, but it was bright. It was like, the peripheral was like, it's a huge light, but it's a figure of a light. So I was like,
That is a bit more. So in the Bible, it said that God cannot be looked at because He is so perfect that anybody that sees Him in mortal flesh would
yeah,
fall over dead.
yeah.
So, given that thought and that kind of look upon things, it could have been could have been something that was godly.
Represents God, yeah.
And that the fact that you couldn't look at it directly is completely normal because, it's there to just watch over you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it could be an angel where it is created in God's perfect image.
Yeah.
That looking at it directly would shock and just startle you.
Yeah.
So it could go one of both ways, whether it be God's perfect image or, an image of God Himself that your brain couldn't fully comprehend.
Yeah.
And that's why when you try to look at it directly to try to understand it, it went away. But when you couldn't make out what exactly it was, but you understood that it was there,
Yeah.
it presented itself.
Yeah, that was creepy.
I'd have to say the scariest experience I've ever had with a spirit of some sort was a few years, I'd say about 2 or 3 years after my grandpa died. I was brushing my teeth in my grandma's house. We lived there, and I knew that she wasn't over the death of my grandfather. She loved him for so many years. They sadly were divorced, and he had a new girlfriend. All that bullshit. It was either my mom or my grandma that couldn't get over the death. But I remember being a little fucking toddler, brushing my teeth in the bathroom. And it's an old style bathroom. There's the faucet itself was one of those one single handles that you pull out, you turn, and then to turn on a shower you have to push it back in. It was really fucking
The good old days.
Yeah, the good old days, right? And I remember seeing this figure at the corner of my eye. Like, not directly in my eyesight, but not on the corner, like, over here. It was right there. In the reflection of the mirror, I saw this man standing behind me.
Yeah.
Of course, I freaked out. I fucking hurried up, brushed my teeth, just
Get out of there.
got the fuck out.
Yeah.
A few days later, I saw a picture of my grandpa.
It looked like him.
Exactly like him.
Damn.
You said, "What up, TJ?"
I only met the man once.
Yeah.
And that was when I was like 2. So the fact that I had that vivid imagery of that man.
Yeah.
Well, your brain technically never forgets it, so.
Your brain never forgets, but we as a conscious being forget everything. Eventually.
Okay.
Unless it's something that is a major event. Like, for instance, the first day that we met. You don't remember that.
Hold up.
Somewhat.
Here, I'll something to mute it for this one.
You can do it.
Yeah, go for it. So now that we're on the topic of dreams and whatnot, let me scoot this back. Enough in the camera. Just slightly. Now that we're on the topic of dreams, though, I remember 90% of my dreams. I give myself 90%. It could be more, it could be less. Like, I have some fucked up dreams. Like, I remember having a dream with Steve Carell. Like, him and I were in a business together, and our stocks were low, or our sales were very low.
Yeah.
About TVs. And I remember being like, somebody wants, one of our TVs, I think it was Squash or somebody. I was like, yeah,
Our fucking TV, yeah.
he was like, all right, bet we got shitload. We have an apartment full of TVs. Let's haul one out. Gave it to Squash. And Steve Carell was sitting there bitching at me like, what the fuck are you doing?
Selling
Like
TVs.
I was like, well, he wanted to try out one on TV, see if you liked it, and he started snapping. So I left the room, and it was like third-person view of Steve Carell and the other girl from 40-Year-Old Virgin. I was just like, whatever. And Steve Carell had like a deep thought, and I remember like diving into his thoughts, and it being Drew Carey, the guy from the first like 4 or 5 seasons of Whose Line Is It Anyway? He was on, or he's now on The Price Is Right.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. I remember him being like, Steve, you know what I told you about, when we had the mattress company? He was like, what the fuck did you tell me about the mattress company? And he goes, I told you, the one way to get people to buy your
Is this stuff?
stuff. And they both said in unison, to give out samples.
Yeah.
And that's when I woke up. I was like, samples.
Samples.
Like, dreams are really weird that you could fully remember something to the last fucking detail. And them never to happen.
Like, in the midst of a really, really bad dream, and then you start crying, and you wake up, and there's like a tear dripping down your face because it was so fucking intense.
This is a story that my mom knows as vivid as I can remember. I was about, I'd say 2 years old. Because I remember it. I remember being able to talk. I remember everything about the dream.
Yeah.
I remember being in the back seat of my dad's car. Or van at the time, rather. He was coming home from a karaoke show. I remember sitting there, not really saying anything. I was a very quiet kid.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there as he was going off about something or other. And next thing you know, I remember going so fast, car went airborne. And I remember the nose hitting the ground, turning right, and as soon as the car made impact with the side of the van and the concrete, I woke up crying. I don't remember telling my mom or anything, but she came in. This is all from her. She came in, heard me crying, like bawling my eyes out. She picks me up, she's in there with me, she's like, what's wrong, like, is everything okay? I said, I had a bad dream, Daddy got into a car accident. And she's in there like, it's okay, he's on his way back from his show, everything's gonna be fine, everything's a-okay. I shit you not, about 2 hours later, my mom gets a call from the hospital.
Saying you got in a car crash.
He got into a car accident, he flew out the windshield, car barrel rolled.
Oh.
Right.
And that's why I have the theory upon life, where we're reliving everything that we already have experienced, we already know. Because after hearing that so many years later, because I had a similar dream about my dad getting into another car accident, not being fatal, but being harsh. My mom getting another call, and me remembering every single detail of what happened. It made me realize that, you know, maybe life is just one big repeat. It's one big story that we decide that we should tell.
Yeah.
And the reason why we see so many people online, and the reason why we see, you know, our favorite content creators, whether they be makeup tutorials, whether they be video game, you know, creators, or just gamers in general, we remember these things because somehow they brought us joy enough to live on past. And whether they are the same people that we remember 100%, or somebody that we just like to remember. There are many times that I have thought, I've seen this before, I know this video, I've seen this person before, I know exactly what they're about. But yet they change.
Yeah.
Welcome to Deja Vu.
Deja vu, but with the twist. Because,
Oh, really?
in a way,
Like,
because when it comes to people that we have never met before, but we get that deja vu feeling like,
I know you.
I know you, I know what you're about, and then they switch it all up on you. Because we're remembering them how we want to remember them, not how they actually were. So, for instance, with a certain girl that we both know that I was attracted to, I don't want to really name drop on stream or anything like that, but for some odd reason I knew what she was about, and I was thinking all the good things. You know, I've thought about all the things that I would say, all the things that she would do, but yet the outcome was the same, because I know that's not where my story ended with that. No, they're always the same at the end, but never in the beginning. There's that. Are there any other questions that you want to ask? Like I said, it's an open... No, this is just thoughts and feels. Like, anything at all that you would want the conversation about.
TJ, you're very drunk. You are. I mean, you
I am. I like talking about this stuff when I'm drunk, because I know that
Not
I could...
even the stuff. You just like talk.
All this stuff is something that I get very passionate about, because it's like I can relate in a way. And it's a nice conversation to have. Zoo was thinking, Squash, do you have anything that you would like to ask, have a conversation about?
Well, I was kind of thinking as you were talking. You know how you were saying, like, oh, there's a situation, or you feel like you've been there before in a way, like deja vu.
Yeah, deja vu.
But, like, I thought about how, like, if, like, technically you were saying, like, if you, like, you can say you relived your life, like,
Yeah.
your life has been played 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Then what I thought is, like, what if it's been played 1,000 times, but really the only reason why you've been playing through it, all these, like, millions of years just playing through your same life over and over, but you just have to change something, and why we have dreams is it's your body and the world or universe, whatever you want to say, trying to tell you to change the outcome of that, and if you don't, then you're basically at the end of it, you're gonna replay it again.
That's a really good thought.
Yeah.
That's a
Basically
really...
saying you failed. Sorry.
Try again.
Like, guess you're gonna try again once you die.
So we're in sort of a Groundhog Day kind of situation.
In a way, yeah.
That's a really good thought.
Yeah, like with that dream that you said you had about your dad. What if you would have never had that? Like, what if you would have like somehow told your mom to call your dad and tell him to pull over or something, like stop or change direction or whatever you had to do? What if you would have done that? Then that would have changed it, and you would have finally made it when you could actually die, pretty much.
So like the butterfly flag.
Yeah, in a way, but now you can actually go on and like. Technically, you're like a ghost, but you're just redoing your whole thing, and that's like your spirit actually being able to.
And that's
like
why
that last thing.
that's why we remember people the way that we like to see them, is because we know what they're all about. We know how the story ends.
Yeah, because we've lived this life.
We're tired of reliving it that way.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, that's a good. Please clip that.
Okay.
Please take that. That's a good thought. I mean, it is completely possible that if the theory is right that we are reliving our lives, the reason why we have deja vu and dreams like that.
We need to change. Or something we need to act upon. Like, have you ever had deja vu, thinking you know that person, you kind of want to go up and talk to them, but you don't?
Yeah. Dude,
You just
seriously.
think it's weird or something, or you just don't, or you just, whatever the reason may be, you just don't.
Dude, seriously.
And now you need to.
I had that deja vu feeling with the girl over at Superb Video, one of the cashiers. It's like, I know you from somewhere. I just don't know where. Yeah. And maybe paths will cross again. And honestly, I don't think that we are going to get it right the first, hundreds of times that we relive our lives.
Oh, of course not, because there's probably so many things you need to, like, fix or something.
And the more and more dreams that we have, the more and more thoughts that we conjure up. The reason why, Ooh sleeps a lot.
Yes.
She's coming
Wait,
closer.
I thought of something. But think about it, sorry to interrupt you, but think about it. How many people tell you, technically, you have the world telling you to, make those decisions. To, like, go talk to that person, or act upon your dreams, or this and that. Because how many people say live per day like it's your last?
I would sleep with everybody.
Yeah, the thing is, maybe you should.
Yeah.
Maybe you were meant to do that, and that's the only way for you to, like, you need to do that in order to make the
You
right
want me
decision.
to be a hoe. I'm kidding.
But no, but the thing is,
I'm
think
kidding.
about, really, everyone's warning you and telling you that you should have to live every day like it's your last. You don't have much time here. You need to do this, or trying to give you different reasons why you have to go talk to that person, or why you have to go do this or do that. Technically, everyone's telling you to do it, but not. You need to talk to that person, or you need to act upon your dream, or you need to do.
Oh, you should probably talk to that person because,
Yeah.
maybe this might happen or maybe that might happen. That sounds like a really good
Conspiracy theories.
That's really good. I'm really upset that nobody's watching this to hear that. That was a brain fuck right there. That was a mind fuck.
Peter Masteritis itches.
Fuck you.
Well, what else is this? Fucking itches.
Maybe going off of what you said there about all that. Maybe the fact that we have more dreams is the fact that we are further away from getting everything right. And more that we, or the less and less that we dream as we get older, is the way that things are meant to be. We're living our lives as we remember it, and we're supposed to get it right in our early years. The reason why everything feels like it's fast forward, after life happens a little bit. That's because our brains are like, yeah, I've done this, I remember this.
Okay, yeah, you did this right, okay, hurry it up.
Yeah. And so when we go back, we relive those little kid moments.
Maybe that's also why, how they're, like, it doesn't matter if you're working or not working. Some days feel like they take forever to end, and some days feel like they go by way too fast.
Yeah. Well, that's a matter of human perception.
But no, the thing is, still, maybe in those slow days is the days when I guess you need to focus and figure and find that thing that you need to do. When days go by fast, or days that don't matter.
I really missed that the other day. Fuck. I really missed that yesterday, actually. Shit.
Oh, what happened? Did you forget to do anything? Did you need to talk to anybody? Did you need to go for a run? I don't know.
I sat down and had a conversation with my girlfriend about the dream I had the previous night. And I told you about that in the car. The fact that,
Pick your skin stuff. Your dry skin.
Oh, I ignore it. I ignore my dry skin, dude.
It's
Oh, yeah. How do you think my scalp feels right now? It happens under a lot more stress, whether it be mental or physical stress. Stop it, shit. Stop it. Stop it.
It's like shit.
Fuck.
You did it so bad.
I know it itches bad.
Oh my god, it sucks.
That's bad. That's bad if I'm... You're the best thing since sliced bread. Well, sliced bread,
I want to be the best thing since grass. Fight me.
bro, sliced bread has not been a thing for about 200 years.
Yeah, but I want to be the best thing since grass.
Hold up, where's Chrome? Let's see when sliced bread was. Sliced bread was invented in 1928. It hasn't been 100 years since sliced bread was fucking invented. You're right.
I want to be since grass. When was grass invented?
That's what I was doing. Grass was invented.
Actually, say invented.
Closely short grass lawns were first emerged in 17th century. So, like, freshly cut grass was invented in 17th century.
So grass is fake. We're living in a simulation.
Let's see, 17th century was 1600s to 1700s.
There just wasn't grass. Which is
Well,
nothing.
cut grass. Freshly cut grass, anyway.
What if there just wasn't? Grass is fake. I mean, you can buy those, like, squares of, like, fake grass. What if grass is...
What is the best thing since sliced bread? It's just telling me what the expression means. I know what it means, you fucking retards. Sorry, R words?
Better.
Until I drop an N word on YouTube.
I mean, it is your YouTube, so they can get every one.
That's true.
If it was my Twitch, I'd be like, TJ.
What was so good about sliced bread? I think that we're done here. I mean, we talked about a lot about what goes on in my head. We talked about, ways that we could fix alcoholism, but I choose not to because alcoholism is fun. We talked about
Nice.
we talked about dreams, life, and